Hey, I'm Ben F. Silverio.
And I'm Parmesan.
And we are your Opinion City podcast infield correspondents.
Yeah.
And we are at Pro Lucha right now with the Denim Dolphin himself,
We are.
Julezee.
What's up? What's up, guys? I'm super happy to be here. Super happy to talk with you guys.
Super psyched that you're here. Now, the name itself, Denim Dolphin. You got to hear the story about how that all came together.
So, in my everyday life, I wear a lot of denim. Jeans, shirts, overalls, all that. And a lot of my favorite childhood, animals were, a lot of aquatic animals. And so I was talking to my friends one of the days, and they were like, you remind me so much of, a dolphin. You're just so, sometimes you're happy to be here, and you're just, swimming through things. You just keep it going, and that just stuck out to me, especially when I first started. I was like, oh, man, I feel like this dolphin thing has legs. I don't know what yet, but it has some legs to it. And I just started incorporating it more and just started feeling it out. And then, I finally, morphed into it. And honestly, I never looked back. And I kind of love it. It's kind of cool.
Oh, yeah. It seems like denim is a really popular thing for wrestlers to wear these days.
Yeah.
I mean, Orange Cassidy, you got Starboy Charlie,
Yep.
even former WWE ID champion Cappuccino Jones rocking some denim.
Yes.
But what makes you stand out with your denim compared to all of theirs?
I think what makes me stand out, I kind of have a unique perspective from it as much as they do. They have something about them that makes them different in their own ways. Just like Starboy Charlie and Cappuccino, they have things to make them different. So do I. The dolphin aspect to it. I have a lot of fringe. I have a lot of fun colors. I have all that stuff that I really wanted to incorporate into my wrestling and just make that come out, make that special, So.
One special thing about you, I think, is the immediate draw to your hair. Now, your hair is incredible.
Yes.
What is the process like for the daily upkeep, man?
Right.
It's
got to be crazy.
It's a long process. I'm not gonna lie to you. Wash days are a bit brutal. As long as you're moistrize people, please. Moisturize your hair, especially if you want to put bleach in it. Moisturize. Just a lot of moisturizing, picking it out, making sure you don't have any dead ends. For my Afro people out there, you know what I'm talking about. So please moisturize your hair.
Now you are in this year's Prodigy Cup tournament. So what's sort of the mindset and the strategy to help you maybe get all the way to the end here?
So my mindset and strategy is to hit everyone very hard,
Right.
very hard. I'll probably incorporate some stickers here and there. You know how I be. But especially in my bracket, it's a lot of hard-hitting people. It's a lot of tough competition, and Julezee is very much tough competition, and I'm gonna show them exactly that. I throw a lot of kicks. I throw a lot of headbutts, and those headbutts, they hit. So for the other three, better be ready. The Denim Dolphin is coming, baby.
I don't think anybody's ready for stickers coming out.
Right.
Having that as part of your offense is so unique and stands out. But I'm one of those people who has a problem deciding where to put a sticker.
Right.
For you, how do you decide what stickers you're going to bring into a match?
Right.
I like to. I think it depends on the size, really. So, for the big ones, it's to be very obnoxious.
Yes.
It's for people that are just you're very annoying, and this is gonna piss you off. So I'm gonna piss you off. The stickers are a mind game, for sure. It's to throw people off, and it does all the time, and I love it. And it's such a unique, different way to kind of incorporate a way of just throwing opponents off of their game, because they might not know that I can really. When it gets down to deep waters, I can get down. Yeah. So, play with you a little bit, play with my food. And then when it gets down deep, I'm going to have to finish you off.
To me, that's giving almost like a Gold Dust vibe.
Right.
You're not expecting that from Gold Dust with the pomp and circumstance, but then he's going to put a technical hold on you that you weren't expecting. Julezee was going to pop out of nowhere with a good strike, But who are some of the people that you look to as inspiration when crafting your style?
Oh my God. I look into a lot of Joshi wrestling. Joshi is my big inspiration that I take with me in my wrestling going forward. Anybody that really excites me. Like anybody that really is like a brutal force or like just big, you know. Kane was one of the wrestlers that really inspired me. Awesome Kong was one that really inspired me. Mako Satomura, just brutal ass kickers and like just really took it to you. Like that was just the style that I was so inspired by, and getting to see it and getting to see how they would really put people down and really show that they're the business. And a lot of Joshi wrestlers, they have aspects to them that are very goofy, very fun, very cute. And then it gets time for them to wrestle. And then they're the business.
Right.
Yeah.
So I like to incorporate that in my wrestling to kind of give it a different, unique perspective, especially when it comes to like the male aspect. Compared to like, I don't feel like I don't see that so much in the indies.
Right.
So really being able to push that forward, I think is super important.
Yeah.
Now, we are here in season 2 of Power Pro Lucha, as you know.
Yes.
What do you have any big plans or goals for this year, for this season of Power Pro Lucha?
So ultimate goal is the Prodigy Cup. I personally really want that Prodigy Cup. I remember consistently coming to Power Pro just as a little young dolphin, just trying to like wet his legs and show that he can really show out.
Right.
And I had multiple opportunities to prove it. And I think I'm one of the youngest, like as far as years in wrestling go, like only a year and some change.
Wow.
And me and one other wrestler have that distinction.
Wow.
And we have been absolutely killing it. I believe it's Ryan O'Neal. We've been
absolutely
Ryan. Like killing it. And I think I'm the definition of what a prodigy is, especially coming out from such a like young age and just springing onto it and just completely sending myself full force.
Yeah.
So that is my ultimate goal for Power Pro Lucha this season. It's something that I'm so dedicated for. So like my heart is so in it, and I really want that just to like just prove to everyone.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like I have such a chip on my shoulder to just be like, no, I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. I can do it.
It's really cool that you bring up Flying Ryan, because I feel like out of the field of competitors this year for the Prodigy Cup, you and him are everywhere.
Like literally,
as we were saying before we started this, I see you everywhere around Philadelphia and New Jersey. You know, and Flying Ryan is going all over the place too. So what are some advantages to constantly grinding and going to as many shows as you possibly can, whereas, you know, somebody might just be training in the gym or getting time in the ring, but you're actually going out there and getting that experience firsthand. Like, how does that give you an edge on your competition this weekend?
I think there's such a big difference with it. No matter if you're actually in the ring wrestling or in the ring watching, you're still getting a perspective of different types of wrestling. There's been so many times where I've sat from the sidelines and seen people wrestle, and seeing them, maybe I have to go against them in the future.
Yeah.
Or I just have it in the back of my mind of what they're able to do. So in my mind, I can be like, oh, well, this is what they do. So if I'm ever in the ring with them, then I know what to do in a case like that. And especially if you're looking at people that have such a big experience level, you get to know what their strengths, what their weaknesses are, and how they enforce it on their opponents. So that makes me a better wrestler. And me looking back at it and you're like, oh, that's how you do that. So I can incorporate that in my matches. And also, getting in-ring experience. This is a lot of the reason why pro wrestlers go out and go to so many different places at so many different times. It gets you so much sharper. It gets you so much better. No matter if it's win, lose, draw, whatever the case may be, you're getting such a big experience of just being out there in the ring and just proving that you're a good fighter, that you're a good performer, that you're a good athletic person, whatever. Like, just proving that you can go, you can hang, you can really want to get sharper as a professional wrestler.
Absolutely.
And, you know, like they say, iron sharpens iron. And some of the strongest iron in Philadelphia is Catchpoint.
Yes.
So I'd like to ask you a little bit about your experience with Catchpoint and some of the trainers there, because I mean, like Hot Sauce, Tracy Williams, Drew Gulak, Wheeler Yuta, some of the most grizzled like characters in wrestling today. But you're kind of the opposite, like based on appearance wise, but like in ring work is a different story. So it's like, how do you take Julezee out of a Drew Gulak or a Tracy Williams, you know?
I think I ultimately knew when going in that I would be completely different from them. From the jump the first day I started. I was like, we have completely different perspectives and of how we like to see our wrestling, how we like to perform, how we like to do things. However, they are so good at being physical. They are so good at really bringing down an opponent, picking up an opponent that I think is not seen in a lot of wrestling today, and it really struggles you to be bigger and stronger compared to a lot of different wrestlers that are on the scene, and which, like, with my appearance and how I present myself, a lot of people will completely write me off and be like, oh, he's not this. And then I'm in the ring, and then I'm suplexing them, and I'm headbutting them, and I'm kicking them really hard in the face, and I'm doing all these different things that they never would have guessed that I'd be able to do. And I think that's so special. Like, the original, like, origins of, like, Catchpoint, when it was a group and evolved, it wasn't about, like, oh, these cool, like, wrestlers. Like, they had people like TJP in there, they had Matt Riddle in there, that were completely their own style, but they were still the business in the ring. And I think the importance is still being, like, the business in the ring. Even though I kind of broke that mold a little bit with stickers.
Yes.
Later down in the match, it's business in the ring.
Absolutely.
So,
now, this weekend at Power Pro Lucha, we're going to see student versus teacher, Hollow Wicked versus Skyda.
Yes.
If you can get in the ring with one of your teachers at this point in your career, who would you want to get in there with so you can showcase how much you've learned?
Ooh.
Hot Sauce, Tracy Williams. I know he's looking jacked.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, he is.
Here at Power Pro, he's under some weird
spell.
With
Moros. Hands of Fate.
We haven't really talked about, like, every time I bring it up in training, it's just kind of like disregards the question.
Okay.
So I don't really understand what's going on there.
Yeah.
But Hot Sauce, if you're in there, I do want to wrestle you. And I know I'm saying some mess. But hey, I'm ready for you, I think. But I'm ready for you.
Writing a big check.
I think I'll be able to cash.
Okay.
I think I'll be able to cash.
Looking forward to that.
I am nervous to give him the sticker, though.
Oh my God.
He might eat the sticker.
Yes, he might.
He might eat the sticker.
Now, lastly, here at Power Pro Lucha, Aniversario weekend, big 2 nights, 1 year. What does it mean to you that you are a part of their big 1-year anniversary show?
Oh my God. Like, it really, truly, though, like, it means so much. It does. I did not think I would be in this position over a year ago, and now it feels so big to me in the moment, and I feel like all my peers and everyone else is making it so big. So it's like, oh my God, like, this is such a, like, important tournament, and I'm, like, so glad to, like, really be a part of it. And I'm really happy with, even, like, the match that I'm in, where I'm with some guys from Carolina guys. So I'm ready to really, like, go and prove it and advance to the next round and face other people in the bracket and just, like, really show them, like, what Power Pro is about, what Julezee is about, like, what Philadelphia professional wrestling is about. And I'm gonna show it, like, no doubt in my mind. Like, this tournament is so important to the young up and coming wrestlers.
Absolutely.
We are always fighting for opportunity, always. So it's really good to, like, highlight them, especially in early stages in their career. When it's like 10, 15 years down the line, you're in a whole completely different place, or even 5 years down the line. You're in a whole completely different place. And I think that's super special, and more tournaments should happen like this, especially for young wrestlers. So
hell yeah.
So happy about it, and I'm really grateful to be here. I do not take this lightly. I take this with so much importance and so much love. Like, I really do. So I'm super excited for it.
Very cool. Well, we're excited to see you compete in the tournament. Best of luck to you. Opinion City faithful, stay tuned to the channel for more awesome talks like this.
Talk soon.